Welcome to Fargo Talks Fargo, an unofficial podcast on the FX television series Fargo. And we're two dudes originally from Fargo, so we're going to talk about Fargo and doxing Fargo and docky Fargo. Oh, and by the way, we'll drink beer.
I already opened mine.
Hello, Charpie.
It was a bottle. I've got a bottle of Suburban Beverage by Perennial Artisan Ales. It's a Goza, and I'm eating pretzels. Because nothing goes with salt like salt in beer.
So,
hey now. Season finales in the books.
So, I mean, who shot JR?
Joe Riley?
What? No way. I just don't think that's right. Wait, what show are we talking about again?
I think this is the one podcast we have that's on a TV show.
Oh, you mean you've never, ever put up any of our episodes of, like, reviews of the old reruns of Golden Girls?
They're on the dark web.
Or
the deep web.
Deep web. Oh, I get it. Okay.
You get to choose.
Oh, gosh, Sharpie.
They're on both.
This hot dish, as always, makes me sad.
Yep, makes me sad, too. This could very well be the last hot dish we enjoy with ourselves and our listeners.
Yeah, hot dish episode. I mean, I'll definitely be making more hot dish.
Yeah, but I probably won't. I made one hot dish this season, and I probably won't make a hot dish again. Although I do have... That's a lie. That is definitely not true, because I do have one extra can of cream of mushroom soup remaining from that one time I made a hot dish, and there's literally no way I'm just going to eat cream of mushroom soup. Does anybody just eat that, like, from the can?
You know, that's funny. I don't know anyone who has just bought that soup.
Just cracked open a can of Campbell's cream of mushroom, and I mean, you got to, like, water it down and shit, I'm sure, right? It's like a Jell-O.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do something like that, but, it's... I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know anyone who's done that.
Maybe you'd water it down with, like, some milk or something?
Milk?
Milk?
That's a Midwest thing, isn't it?
What?
Oh, yeah,
milk?
it just gets... Yeah, well, no, you got to put some milk on it. Milk.
I don't think
M-E-L.
that's a thing.
It's a total thing.
It's the Midwestern version of put a bird on it. You just put some milk on it.
No, I'm not joking. No, I'm talking about milk, the way people say it.
I like that worse.
It's for realsies.
Milk?
Melk. M-E-L-K. M-E-L-K. What the fuck are we talking about here? Let's get to it.
Hey now.
Episode 10, Season 3 of Fargo, Somebody to Love. Don't you want somebody to love? Noah Hawley, you're breaking my heart.
You knew it was going to happen.
I didn't. You know what? Can't I just... Did I really know? Did I really know it was going to happen?
It goes without saying, but spoiler alert. If you didn't think there was going to be spoilers and you're listening to the recap of the season finale of a TV series, then you probably are a fan of VM Fargo.
Yeah.
And not a fan of the truth.
I just, Simone, and now my cat's dead.
Our cat is dead.
Oh, I'm going to miss her. It was so nice.
I think I had dibs.
There's no dibs. You can't own a cat. Cats just let you live with them.
You can't triple stamp a double stamp.
Exactly. Nice sweater. It's a cardigan. I don't even know what to talk about on these hot dishes. I never do, because I want to, I always feel like it's like, what are we supposed to break down? We're going to do it because it's real, and we really do. What the hell? Oh my God.
Quit blubbering over there. Okay, so
I've finally stopped crying.
Here's the deal. This is a deal. You called it from way back because this season has been unfortunately such a direct representation of our recent election and there's a lot of like political shit going on throughout the story. And way back, you said, if all this shit is going on, we're not gonna get things wrapped up. The bad guys are gonna win, and we won't really know an outcome. And that is what happened. We've kind of we're in this Sopranos world. Although I really loved the end of the Sopranos. I know it got a lot of flack from a lot of people. I loved it. This is a similar but less surprising ending, specifically because they're trying to make political statements in a television show. And I guess that's why some people on the right side of the aisle they get frustrated with Hollywood and this industry because of that. And I can see that. I'm a little frustrated as well because I didn't want to know how this was going to pan out because I've already lived it. So it's just as depressing as the world is right now.
So wait, you're telling me that this is for sure a parallel universe about our current political election? Did I really say that?
Absolutely. Because it is.
Yeah, but it's still a good story.
It is, but you want to dive into these worlds and you want to get out of your current state of the situation, and then you end up just reliving all this fucking bullshit at night when you had to do it already during the day as the fucking news headlines keep rolling across your computer screen and phone and television. And
you're trying to
tell me... This is a rant, goddammit.
I know, I'm trying to just let you go. Oh, the hot dish is spoiled.
Couldn't we just have Nikki Swango? God damn it!
Yeah, right. Well, we really kind of got Gloria Burgle though, so don't make it all bad here, man.
Yeah. Do you prefer Gloria Burgle long hair or short hair?
I think I'm gonna go with short on this one, at least with the hairstyle she's rocking. Are
you more of a long hair or a short hair guy?
What the fuck are we talking about?
We're getting into it. This is a deep dive.
I think dudes with long hair look great. I think dudes with short hair look great.
Yeah, well, I think they work out.
I think you use a fair amount of pomade and you look fantastic. Or are you talking about women? I'm sorry. I just didn't want to make assumptions here.
No, nobody's making gender assumptions. You can't do that in today's society.
Can I just say this about your rant?
I also prefer Gloria's short hair.
So basically, we got the election in Fargo story land with just a little bit of Russian meddling.
Yeah,
right.
They even went that far. There's been some Russian stuff obviously throughout the episode, but then that last little one was just like the twist of the knife.
So do you feel like, since we're just going to talk about this in the hot dish, do you feel like this whole IRS thing was just, it's like the James Comey and the email scandal? It's just all a distraction for us? Like, because, great, you got the files, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I also think, and I don't think I mentioned this in the past, but I've been thinking about it actually quite a bit. When Nikki Swango was in her holding cell, isn't that when she said to the officer, "Follow the money"?
Yes.
See, I thought that was a little bit out of character for Nikki Swango because I didn't think she would have she didn't have the hard drives or anything like that yet. She didn't really the money wasn't really part of her expertise or part of her whole backpack of goods yet. And I thought that was a little out of character. And I wonder if that was just a totally blatant, hey, why don't we just all follow the money? Because that, in today's situation, because if you do that, you end up seeing a lot of bullshit, and that was out of character for her. Do you not think so?
I kind of disagree.
You disagree? Are you disagreeing?
I disagree because she probably had started putting some things together, and if you back all the way up to follow the money, if they found the Go money at Ray's place, they would have eventually said, now where the hell did Ray get this kind of money? And then they would eventually get to the bank and realize that he was, stealing it from his brother,
whose brother was already rich.
No, I know that, but I'm saying follow the money because she she thought Ray did it. So if you follow the money, you end up at it's between two brothers, and Emmett killed Ray.
Okay, that's
and
fair.
she also VM Vargo for her at that point, because she was still scared. She didn't get the giant mushroom power up with Wrench yet. Sorry, I've been playing Mario Kart. She didn't get the star, so she's not invincible and can run fast. But I'm just saying she didn't have that, and at that point it was like the name that shall not be. It's like she just didn't want to say Voldemort.
All right, fair enough.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just presenting an alternative to that I don't think right. It was. I don't feel like it was that telegraphed. I did get a few emails that I'm not going to talk about today, just because I want to save them for the next show. But there was one quick one I'm going to bring up, and I'm going to pull it up real fast because I totally forgot. Crap. I'm mad because this is from our insider, from our neighbors to the north, who had some predictions, and he didn't know anything that was going to happen for sure. But I'm with him in that I was really disappointed of Gloria and didn't get Nikki that coconut cream pie.
Oh, that makes me sad now.
Yeah, now you're feeling my pain, right?
Yep.
And we didn't get any. Okay, never mind. I'm going to go through his predictions. Damek finds out he's wrong, and he said before his exceedingly comical death, which didn't happen. None of that.
Nope.
Obviously, she didn't resign, and she moved to a higher position, so maybe Damek is still there, which makes me sad. Emmett teams up with Gloria in some way. Nope, that didn't happen. Wrench and Mimo showdown, that happened, and his prediction was for a cameo from Minsky, which I thought would have been crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy great. Anyway, that was the stool. Oh, and the Maryland Heights School. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. I'll bring the rest back in the full breakdown. That was the police station.
The Meeker County Sheriff's Department?
Yep, it's the Mayland Heights School. So if you want, you can check it out. It's part of what's called brutalist architecture.
Yes, I've actually been looking into brutalist architecture quite a bit recently, and that's a funny coincidence.
So if you go look at that, yeah, I can put a link out there sometime.
Kind of like the FBI headquarters.
Yeah, but you can go to there's a place called Home of the Muses. It's Home of the Muses, muses.wordpress.com, and then if you just search for the tag Mayland Heights Elementary School, you will find all sorts of interesting stuff about the school.
There is actually quite a fair bit of brutalist architecture in Fargo, in the actual Fargo. I don't know about Minnesota so much, but in the actual city of Fargo, which is where I'm from, it's all over the place.
Would you call our post office brutalist?
I don't know. Does that? I'll give it a semi-brutalist.
Yeah, I mean it's. Blech.
It's there's a brutalist church.
Which one?
It's on 10th Street. It's just like the big concrete church. That's just
that used to be. I thought that might have been a Seventh-day Adventist church at one point. I can't remember.
That's still around.
Anyway, we have. I can't remember. I drive by it every day on my way to work. I couldn't tell you what the hell's
like the Wells Fargo across the river in Moorhead. It's definitely brutalist.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, there we are. 14 minutes into a quick chat. We've talked about politics and brutalist architecture. Okay, so let's do this. Let's just do a quick thing.
I'm gonna keep dragging this out for one quick second because I find it interesting. So if you don't know what brutalist architecture is, look it up. It's weird and monolithic and ugly. If you think about the FBI headquarters, most people can picture that in their head. That's brutalist architecture. There's also now a new movement, because I work in the field of web design and graphic design, of brutalist web design. Not sure if it was inspired by the architecture. You certainly wouldn't notice that, but look it up. It's interesting and weird. sort of just like some sort of new art movement that's going on. But it's kind of fun to kill 5 minutes by looking up brutalist websites.
But you could say it's fairly boxy and yeah. I love how you were like, if you don't know about that, look it up. I was like, well, way to educate people, Charpie. It's like, hey, Charpie, have you have you ever heard of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior? No? Well, go check him out. That was the end of it.
I'm only saying that. What I'm saying is I'm not bringing this up to educate you. I'm bringing this up to say it's worth taking a look at.
Yeah, you should do it. There's some really interesting stuff out there. Really, really cool looking stuff. So let's quickly just wrap this up. Things here's my quick stuff, right? That paper trail felt a little misleading. Not sure if I needed it, but I feel like it fits into our political rant.
The opening?
Yeah. No, just the paper trail period.
The paper trail.
Look at me. Like, okay, fun. That stuff was just fun. But I'm just saying, like, here he is in this huge room taping all this stuff up, and
I love that opening. It was my favorite opening of the season.
It was fun. There were things that were very un-Fargo about it to me.
Yeah.
Like, very different style. I will say, that scene, though, when Nikki and Emmett are out in the country, hands down the most Fargo-looking thing this season.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
If you want to know what it looks like outside of... If you want to know what it actually looks like outside of the actual town Fargo, that is it.
Yep.
With the grain silos and all that shit, that is full-blown, full-tilt it.
That whole time I was like, this looks exactly right.
That's what just like 10, 15 miles north of Fargo looks like.
Yep.
So, I just wanted to say that.
Did you notice the house, and we've seen this before, like way early in the season, but the house that's next to Emmett's house, it looked like it may have been the original house on the property.
What?
That might be the house that's in pictures throughout the show. There's always these pictures of just this barren white house with a couple trees around it. As you see Emmett leave his home, we see that house one last time, and I'm wondering if that's the house we've been seeing in the pictures throughout the show. Not that it matters, but
I just wanted to know what the hell was up with East Berlin.
Yeah, man, we never even got back to it.
I don't know. I was having some like
visions. Just a metaphor for the division of our society.
I thought it was an interesting metaphor where our country could be going. You've got this lady that we know and trust at Homeland, not Homeland. Was she Homeland Security or
Homeland Security? Yeah.
And I'm like, and here she is talking with a guy who we know is a criminal, but she's even. I don't know. I got to reevaluate their conversation the way it went down.
Yeah, I didn't like. Is that what Homeland Security wears? She looks just like a TSA agent.
She's just like picked him up on a pat down. I don't know. There was some great stuff in this episode. I'm not disappointed with the season. There was some stuff I wanted answered, and I've said it on all 2 previous seasons that's not the way the world works. I wanted to know what happened to VM there, and she just zoned out onto that clock, and I need to re-look at it. Someone's going to write in and be like, you dumb poops, did you notice this? And we'll be like, oh, crap. Happy to see Sai again, Good as new.
Kinda.
Yeah. Eating his peas. Did you notice he didn't have carrots on his plate? Because I wondered if he just couldn't chew them.
Oh, poor Sai. That fella.
Hey, do you think that was just a literal, hey, Emmett, you maybe have $20 million stashed away in an account, and he goes and he looks at a cake, and Wrench is like, guess what, buddy? You can't have your cake and eat it too. Bang.
Mm-hmm.
I tweeted that.
That, when he was going to get the salad, I was wondering if the salad was that Jell-O thing. Because a lot of people in the Midwest call Jell-O salad.
Yeah, that is true. That's always weirded me out too. That's like one of those. Well, what are you, dumb? That's Jell-O, not salad.
Yeah.
Now, if you make a Jell-O salad, then it's a salad.
But what's a Jell-O salad? Just like Jell-O cut up?
Yeah, because it's like a fruit salad.
Yeah.
Anytime or some people will just call it mixed fruit. But once you put it inside Jell-O and gelatin, it's a Jell-O salad now.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think anything that has Jell-O in it should be able to be classified as a salad. I'm gonna.
There's a lot of shit here. Like, honestly, can you really call it chicken salad, Charpie? It's a bunch of shredded chicken and mayo and celery. What makes that a salad? Come on, let's have a showdown on this now. You want to get into the problems, the lexicon of our language?
I think the celery is literally just in there for a touch of green and then crunchy water.
Oh, I think it's in there to make you wonder, was that a bone or is this just something that tastes shitty? Because celery sucks.
Yeah, so you don't have to clean the gristle off the chicken so well. You can just put celery in there and be like, oh, nope, that was definitely celery.
Ooh, speaking of chicken. Plucked you just like a chicken. I miss you, Nikki. I miss you. I didn't like that she had to kill a police officer either.
I hated that.
That's actually what bothered me most, I think. That's maybe what it is. It's how she went out.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess I just don't like to think that she would... Was she that lost in that effort that...
No, I do
God,
not
I guess
think
it
so.
is.
I don't think she would have killed a police officer.
Because I don't think Ray would have done it.
Ray would not have done it.
Oh, man, I don't like it. Oh, well, I think I just need to sleep on this and get over it, and let's do a full episode. And
it's the most depressing.
I am. I'm bummed, man. It's been a tough day. I mean,
it wasn't fun.
I want to go to sleep and wake up a kitten, just like Ray. Well, after my brother stabs me in the neck with a giant shard of glass, but you know what I mean. It's. I want to do it the cool way, where you die.
If you did that, you'd remember your brother stabbing you in the face with a fucking.
If Nikki Swango looked into my kitten eyes, I'd remember everything.
You just want to lay on her lap and put milk on it.
Why's it always gotta be so dirty?
It's not.
Don't do that.
Like you're a kitty cat. You like milk.
Don't do that. I just want to snuggle. Anyway,
snuggle. You want to be a little snuggle cat.
I love how awkward the end of our seasons always get.
Let's just drag this on forever. Let's make it an hour-long hot dish and just freak people out.
Oh, God, you know what it is? This is that grueling hot dish where you go to, like, your one weird friend from high school's house that you're not super good friends, but they somehow talked you into coming over to dinner, and their mom makes, like, that really weird hot dish where you don't know really what's in it. There's just a lot of weird colors and pieces. And so you just, like, you take it and you have to, like, break it up with your fork, and then you just slowly push it around on your plate in a manner that makes it look like you've actually eaten some. You know what I'm talking about? And then you eventually crumple your napkin
you're talking about, Bill.
Cover the food.
That's a song called Rapper's Delight, and you're just, we're thinking that it's your own memory right now.
Rapper's Delight? What song is that?
Isn't that what it's called?
I don't know. All we have here is Dwight Yoakam.
You know, when you go over to your friend's house and the food was just no good.
I'm still waiting for you to continue rapping. I want to see this happen.
I've been drinking too much.
Come on. Where is it at? No, I can see you. You are Googling. You don't get to look up the lyrics. Just get it out there, buddy.
I was going to play it for you.
Well, I know what the Sugar Hill Gang sounds like, dude.
Well, obviously you don't.
Could I have sounded more white right there? I know what the Sugar Hill Gang sounds like, dude. The sportos, the dickheads, the dweebs, they all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
Have you ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food ain't just no good? I mean, the macaroni soggy, the peas are mushed, and the chicken tastes like wood. So you try to play it off like you think you can by saying that you're so full. And then your friend says, Mama, he's just being polite. He ain't finished. That's bull.
Ugh,
there it is.
Stick to the brutalist design.
You were just pretending that your life was Rapper's Delight.
Oh, yeah, I was living that dream. All right, Charpie.
More like rappers with a W.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm allergic to your rap.
I still have half a bottle of this suburban beverage, so you guys are just going to have to hold tight till it's gone. I got this from my friend Allison, who's moving out of Denver. So cheers to Allison. Thank you. I've been waiting to open this for a long time, and I thought the finale of Fargo would be a good time.
Oh, it's cute. You think your friends listen to our show?
Yeah, I know they don't. I like to pretend.
Yeah, I feel like we should stop this, do a cut, and then do what's like what do they do? Like it's Fargo Talks Fargo After Dark. After you stop recording.
Yeah. Hey, we're back. Okay, let's.
No, there's some podcasts that have done that.
Nobody knows the trouble I see.
Definitely don't get to sing that song either. You don't get to rap.
Nobody
you don't get to sing that song.
Knows but Jesus. Did you have to sing that in
choir?
Yes. All right, let's go home.
All right. Okay, then.
Bye. It's just the hot dish, though. We'll be back later.
We'll be back with more. It'll be exciting.
At least
this
Sunday.
is exciting. Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, bye now.